Alright. You guys can see. Give you an up front view. Alright, so this thing I have some metal shaving on it, so. I need a mask, you know, this dust is. See that? Look at it. Oh my god. I gotta go close. Bring it a little closer. Look at this. This is metal shaving. You guys can see it? This will stick to the magnet on the screwdriver. See that? Alright. Alright, so this is a Trailblazer. What year is this? I think a 05. These bolts are 17. Caliper bolts are 17. The entire thing keeps spinning, so I have to use like a 18. 18 to hold it. You see how that's dropping off of it? No, you can't make this shit up there. You can't make this shit up. And if I show you, oh shit. There it is. When I tell you it's rubbing metal to metal, that's what it looked like. There's nothing leave on the brake pad. Smooth like the side of the car. So that's the problem. Metal to metal. gotta push the piston back in before I take this stuff off. I don't feel like I'm in shape to get that. Back in. I'm gonna also go get the caliper. Get it in. I don't know this person. What they call it, little rubber thing that go over here? Shit, but this don't have it on here. The rubbers on this one is worn out. The little rubber to keep the dust and water and all that stuff from out the here. You don't have that in there. So I don't know. I'll put it on just like the same way, guys. I don't have that to go over there. This is what the metal to metal look like. And look, this person been driving it for a while. Well, it's a female car, so you see that? Look at the size of it. you see the difference? You see the difference with it from this side to this side? I've been driving this thing for a while. Yeah, I've been driving it for a while. Oh man. I'll clean some of this up right here. So, I mean, you guys can see, I'm about to clean this off. so clean up, looking better. Yep. Looking way better than what it was. Now for the you're gonna need a new boost for this, the rubber boost. I'm gonna need some new boost for that. But they'll drop it off and leave, so man, I don't know how they're gonna do this thing, yo. And I like to do it the right way, you know, but yeah. Alright. I'll put some new. So I'll put some brake grease on it. Don't have good of the rubber thing on there, but hey. You got that little springy push it to come back up. So now the rubber will put like get the dust in there and let it got that little suction on it still to keep pushing it back out. Guys, this is what it take time to push the caliper back out more, the caliper go down to keep pushing it back, and you know the little process to go on with it. Yeah, so you don't have the rubber on it to balance it out, but I get the caliper on the rotors and the caliper. Kind of clean some of the grease and stuff off of the rotor. Put this back on. Blowing up the dust and all that stuff, and I don't have a mask on because my allergies, yo, it ain't no joke. spotlight. Alright, so this brake come with these little new parts in here. Put them on. I hear somebody blowing out a bike on the highway. Woo! They're doing numbers. Alright, so I'm not going to put this on because this thing will just go in the middle of that thing up there. It takes too long. But I'm going to put on the low brakes indicator. That's what I call it. These are the things. It indicates when the brake pads are really low. That's what these little clips, that's how they come. I'm gonna show you how to put these on. So these, let me see if I can. That's what they look like. And then go on the brake. Then go on the brake caliper. I mean the brake pads. You see how they're designed? So this little piece goes on the inside right there, and then you push it on. See that? So whenever the brake get low, it starts squeaking and making a loud noise. You see how these one flat? These don't have it on, because unless they come off, when it gets a little low, and they ignore that squeaking sound. But these little clips, these are what they're for. And you just gotta look at the design, how to put them on. So you see, you got like another part right here, right inside here, and on that side. So you get this little clip, and this part there on the outside. You just push it on. Right. Sometimes it's kind of hard to go on because it's like a spring tension type of thing. See? You put those on. So whenever the brake get low, this little tip right here, it start drawing on the rotor. And I can't even do it with this, so you can hear. But it starts draw on the rotor and it start make some squeaking sound. So that's why you put these on. I'm gonna put a little anti-seize or the loop, brake loop, anti-seize, either one. I'm gonna put the four of them on. Let's try and make them can't make your body, they can't lose the pipe, do a bank. So that's how you put these on. Alright. Let's put some of this. That is that. Come on, just like that. Good to go, just like that. I'm outside with the dust, man, so I got bad. When I said my allergies are bad, you don't want to hear me at night time when I'm in my bed, to be honest with you. Yeah, so now we got these. I'm gonna put these are for the caliper right there. I'm gonna put out the parentheses on them just the same way, so they won't it won't be easier to come off next time. Just a little bit, not much. That amount. Yep. So, hold on. Now we're going to get the rotor. Put the rotor back on. Get the caliper. I don't know why the hell I said the rotor. Alright, that's it. So you put them I have to use this 18 to hold the one on the inside because it keeps rotating, it keeps spinning. Here you have it. Brakes and rotor. Quick and easy. Now I'm gonna put some, I don't know if I gotta bleed the brakes. I got some brake fluid I gotta put in there. Some type of fluid leaking. I gotta check it and see. Gotta check that and see. I'll pop the hood. That's not the problem. The power steering. That's the power steering leak out. I'm gonna have to tighten it up. Okay, so that's the power steering leakage. I'm gonna tighten that up for her. I can use this. Alright, so now with that tight, I use this, and this is a water inch, probably like a 5 or a 6. I use that to tighten. That should be tight. I'll put some power steering in there, put it in there. So I got this one, this Super Tech. I got, I think, of 1 month. I got this. Put it in there. Alright, so that's good. Now I'm gonna put this back on. Put it back. Therefore, so this person had a bad brake and rotor, and as you can see the size, you see how this side is thick and this side is thin. This is why. When the brake run out, they keep driving it, and rubber to rubber, I mean metal to metal, and it rub it all the way down. You see the thickness inside. You see the difference from the right side and the left side. So they run the rate. They drive the car all the way, so till the brake pad run all the way down and start rubbing on the rotor, and it shave the rotor all the way down to thin. See that? That's it. Shave it all the way down. So whenever you got your car and you hear the rotor, you hear it start making a squeaky noise. Whenever you press the brake, you start hearing that squeaky noise either coming from the front or the back. That means your brake pad need to get changed. Not all the time you change your brake pad, you gotta change the rotor. But sometimes the rotors is still good. If the rotors are bad, then you gotta replace it. But this is the problem. So now they gotta change both pads and the rotor, because they drive it, rub it all the way down, and that's a huge difference from what it's supposed to look like. So now we get that done and get that out of the way. Now we're gonna put this tire back on. And I'm done this, I'm gonna wash my car and start to wash it back then. You must have to come back again if you have to delay enough money you must spend. Alright. all them out for them own. So that is that. I got a lot of oil spill from there. I'll fill it all the way up. So once I start it, it's probably gonna circle through the line and all that stuff. Yep, it was leaking from this little connection that they put underneath the bottom right there. This one. So I tighten it up. Hopefully it's good to go. Well, I tightened it as tight as I could get it though. But that little hose clamp is good. I'm gonna check her oil. I'm gonna check her antifreeze or radiator. Man, I turn it the right way. Yep. Brake fluid. So for those of you like this is your number brake fluid that you're supposed to get whenever you buy brake fluid. You're supposed to say it on the cap. Got 3. I got some right there. This is the type of oil your car use. No matter if it's Valvoline, Mobil 1, Castrol, as long as it says 530, that's the one you get. Either full synthetic or I don't know what your car use. It's the coolant reservoir. You got that little thing on here? That's for engine. This wiper. That power steering. And you already see what the brake look like already. So you see some people gonna bring oil and pouring oil and shit in the coolant. No. Oil go here. You see it? Oil. That's what it means. Windshield wiper. Engine. Power steering again. Try to open this thing. Oh man, look like you need some coolant in there too. Shoot, I'm gonna put some coolant in there. Even though the reservoir look like it's up, but still, I'm gonna put some inside this. And then I'm gonna charge my battery. My battery is dying. So thank you all for tuning in, alright? That is it.